What's going on, y'all? We got the Jaime Mungia versus Gabe Rosado fight about to start. Mungia, no, who's that? Rosado's walking to the ring right now. This is a potential fight of the year candidate for sure. You know, Rosado's looked a lot better since he got with Freddie Roach. You might look at Rosado's record and underestimate him, but Gabe Rosado is no joke. He's only lost to the top guys. He started his career, he had a couple losses early against maybe not the best top competition. Then he invigorated his career a little bit, got some good wins, lost to all the greats. You know what I mean? Jaime Mungia is a young up-and-comer. He really only had like one real tough fight in his career against a guy who just kind of roughed him up. So, you know, this is a fight of what does Gabe Rosado have in the tank, right? How much has he really changed since getting with Freddie Roach? And is Jaime Mungia special like he's looked like he might, you know, he has the possibility to be? That's the question for this fight. You know what I mean? Because Gabe Rosado is never in boring fights. You know, you look at his record, I don't know, it's like 25-10 or something along those lines. But I mean, this guy has never been in a boring fight. Every Gabe Rosado fight I've ever watched, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Jaime Mungia, I believe every one of his wins are by knockout except maybe one, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see if we can pull up the box rec real quick. See how much this wants to cooperate. As long as this cooperates right now, we'll take a quick look at their box rec as they're getting in the ring, getting set up. Right now, Mungia is about to just walked in the ring. Now they're about to do the full-blown introductions for the Gabe Rosado Jaime Mungia fight. I don't think. See, maybe I might not be able to do it through iCloud. So let me pop up their box recs separately real quick. Right now they're playing. Actually, no, Jaime Mungia is still waiting to go in the ring. You hear the Mexican music going. This is a Puerto Rico-Mexican rivalry. Of course, one of the best rivalries in boxing. Not even one of the best rivalry in the sport of boxing. So, you know, that adds another element to the fight. Gabe Rosado just starched an up-and-comer that nobody really gave him a chance to win, and he got a big knockout in his last fight. This is my man, All City. How about Mike David's debut in the groomer weight division? Oh, yeah. Mr. Redbar Radio. If you guys want to see the roast of a racist piece of shit, go look on my feed. We took care of that, dude. You know what I mean? And we got clips. I put up a clip of when we were talking about old Jules. Put some edits on it. Go check that out. You know what I mean? And we're going to release some other clips. You know, I understand watching the whole live. Me and Dust went live for 3 hours that night to flame broil that dude. You know what I mean? But right now, Jaime Mungia is about to step in the ring. The young lion. The link to the fight is in the description. If you guys want to watch the fight along with me, or even if you sneak off to watch the fight, obviously I'd like you to watch me. But on the same token, the reason I'm doing this is because of my love for boxing. And I'd also rather you watch the fight, and you could always circle back to me if it comes down to it. So I'll actually put the link right there in the comment section for the link. If you go to it, right, just remember, you just got to fight through ads, man. You know, you might get like 6 pop-ups, and then you'll be able to press 1. And then little by little, you fight through them pop-ups, and you'll get any live fight. You know what I mean? Obviously, support it if you got the money. But if you don't, hop on those links. I stream often because I just don't always got the money for the for the events, obviously. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Got 2 kids. One old kid that's still half a R word. You know what I mean? So you know how it goes with the money. You know, they say don't nothing move but the money. Shit. I ain't lying. That shit is all that moves around this motherfucker. In and out my pocket. In and out my hand. Into these kids' mouths. You know what I mean? But what's going on, Drew? What's going on out there? If anybody's watching right now, check in with me. Leave a comment. I got the link to the fight in the comment section. It's also in the description for the video. I'm going to be doing live commentary, a little play-by-play. Also give you idea, just what's going on in the fight. For those that can't watch or don't have the patience to open the link, you can sit here and listen to the fight as if, old school. You got your AM radio. You guys can let me be your AM radio. You know what I mean? And just listen to me talk about the fight. But I also got the link in the comment section and the bio. Like I said, that's only going to be the live link. Once the fight is over, you're going to have to look on YouTube to find, find a random link to watch on YouTube. Usually at least for the first couple hours after a fight, there will be some random link. Sometimes they'll be zoomed. They might be zoomed in a little bit. They might look a little funny, but you can still see the fight. But you can watch the fight live right now on the link that I got in the comment section or in the description. All you got to do is fight through the edge, just like I did. I got it on my phone right here. Know what I mean? Gabe Rosado, got the camera on him right now. Fight's about to start. They're announcing the judges. The fight will probably start in another maybe 2-3 minutes. For those that just popped in, the link for the fight is in the description, as well as the comment section. Please like and subscribe. I got a lot of content. I really appreciate anybody who pops in. Just hit that subscribe button real quick. I do comedy, fight sports commentary, social commentary. You might like some of it. You might like all of it. But I appreciate all support. You know what I mean? Right now, they're announcing Gabe Rosado and Jaime Mungia. Fight will probably start in another 3 minutes, I'd say, something along those lines. The link to the fight, as you can see right there, it's in the comment section as well as the description for the video. This is for sure a potential fight of the year candidate we're looking at right here. We got a young lion beast who really has only been in one hard fight in his entire career. That's Jaime Mungia. And you got Gabe Rosado, who's always given top competition, good hard fights. He's came up short against the elite competition more often than not, probably pretty much every time if we're being honest. But he's always in good fights. One thing you'll never be able to say about Gabe Rosado is that he was in a boring fight. That man has never been in a boring fight. Every fight he's in, action, he gives his full heart no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter if he's outmatched physically or he's at a skill deficit, it doesn't matter. Gabe Rosado is going to give you all the blood, sweat, and tears that he got every time he steps in the ring. So even though he's got a record that a lot of people, would be like, oh man, Rosado. But hold on, let's look at Mungia real quick before the fight starts, just so you'll get an idea, right? This dude's 37-0. I don't know why I said before that every fight was by knockout. I was thinking about early in his career. He started out, I think, 24, 25, 26 in a row without a decision, all knockouts. But you can see right here, right? Jaime Mungia, 37-0. Okay, 30 knockouts. He hasn't fought any real, true top competition yet. Fought a couple decent guys. Dennis Hogan gave him his hardest fight. That was a majority decision. Some people thought Dennis Hogan won that fight. I wouldn't say I'd agree with that, but it was a close, rough fight, and he was able to rough up Jaime Mungia in that fight and make it a lot harder than Jaime Mungia wanted the fight to be. You know what I mean? And then real quick before the fight starts, we'll take a quick look at Gabe Rosado. For those that aren't familiar with Gabe Rosado, all right? My man Gabe Rosado, 26-13. Don't look at the record and sit there, oh, this dude's a bum. This dude, all his losses, Daniel Jacobs. Well, that's not a great loss. The Sulecki loss. You know what I mean? Martin Murray, Willie Monroe. Willie Monroe's decent, B-level. David Lemieux, Jamal Charlo, Peter Quillen, Gennady Golovkin. This dude is in nothing but tough fights with the best competition in the world. And he's actually looked a lot better in his last handful of fights due to Freddie Roach being in his corner. He gave Daniel Jacobs a real tough fight. And years ago, you wouldn't have thought that, but Daniel Jacobs has also fell off without a doubt. So I got the link to the fight. It's in the description as well as the comment section. Please like and subscribe. We need all the help we could get. A lot of censorship we deal with. We do comedy, fight sports, social commentary. You might like all of it. You might like some of it. Please subscribe. Appreciate y'all. All right, so round one just begin. All right. Right now, there's a lot of posturing. Nobody's really doing too much yet. You know, this is a fight between a veteran and a young lion. Is the young lion as special as we thought he was? That's something we're going to find out tonight. Because if Mungia is what he's supposed to be, he should get a knockout 7 and 9 rounds, I'd say. You know what I mean? Maybe earlier, but Rosado, guys, never folds, never backs down. And if he could show the improvements that he's made under Freddie Roach, put pressure on Mungia, because Mungia doesn't love pressure. He's usually the guy who brings the pressure. And then Dennis Hogan is the one fight he had that was a tough fight, and that dude brought pressure all night. So if Rosado could do that, Rosado's bigger than Hogan. So we'll see. Right now, there's not too much going on as far as offensive activity. Rosado's trying to get the jab going. He just landed a good body shot. Mungia responded with a body shot. To those here, like I said, the link is in the description as well as the comment section. Please subscribe if you just popped in. Comedy, fight sports, social commentary. All right. Got a decent first round between the two. You know, not a whole bunch of action going on. Both men trying to get the jab going. You know, they're both pretty much standing in the center of the ring. They're both right now. You see a lot of who's going to get the jab going first. That's what you're seeing more than anything. Mungia just landed a decent right hand. Rosado just landed a decent jab. Jab from Mungia. Nice body shot. Nice uppercut combo. Went low with the hook, then up top. That was pretty from Mungia. Mungia's a beast, man. I'm telling you. He hasn't looked amazing in a couple fights recently, but he still got the job done. Still a lights out power puncher. You know, he needs to add some wrinkles to his game, Mungia, but we also got to keep in mind, Jaime Mungia is only 25 years old, so that's something to keep in mind. You know, he still has a lot of time to develop, you know, not rely on the power so heavily, which, you know, when you're a power puncher, that's the curse of the power puncher, right? You get too accustomed to being able to get guys out of there, and then you don't develop other wrinkles, or, you know, you don't focus on other aspects of the game. So he still has a lot of time to do that. Rosado just landed a nice right hand off the jab. Rosado just landed a very nice counter right hand after Mungia missed on the jab. That was nice. If he could sharpshoot like that, there's a good chance Rosado can win this fight, you know. But the thing is, we find out tonight, like I said, is Mungia as good as he looked when he was ripping through everyone when he first came on? Is he more along the levels of what he's looked like as he's went on and fought a little better competition? But even then, he's been very impressive often. So, we'll get a good idea about where Mungia is overall in this fight. Round one was a close round. Yeah, I might have edged it to Mungia, but I was more focused on like additive commentary than scoring so much in that round. So don't quote me on that. But good close, you know, tactical for the most part, first round. If you're just popping in, I got the link for the fight in the description as well as the comment section. So if you guys want to hop off and get the link going, feel free to do so. Both men working the jab good right now. They're really just trying to get that established. You can tell that's the main thing on both of the fighters' mind right now. They're trying to get the jab going. Mungia's going a little more to the body, and he's throwing a little more levels to the jab, whereas Rosado's just working the jab up top, you know, and looking for the you know, the headshots more. Mungia just missed on a big left hook and then landed a nice right hook in response. Rosado just responded with a stiff left jab. Decent right hand. Nice jab from Mungia. Nice combination from Mungia. Nothing landed, but it looked good. Things like that look good to the judge when you let off 5 in a row. Nice jab, bodies. See, Mungia is really investing in the body early. He just shoe shined him. Ooh, and it ended with a nice right hand up top from Mungia. He's letting his hands go. He's always letting his hands go to Mungia. He's got a nice pad. I think he throws something around 70 punches around. That's high for the middleweight division. For anybody watching, I got the link for the fight in the comment section as well as the description. If you pop in, please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps a lot. I do a lot of different content. I appreciate all support. Yeah. The crowd's getting upset, and this is a pretty good fight. But this was a fight of the year potential. So if this fight doesn't deliver, people are gonna cry a little quicker. You know what I mean? You're not expecting a tactical match between these guys. These guys are both warriors. You can see Mungia. He's pressing forward a little more. Rosado's a little more on the back foot now, whereas they were both standing their ground more early on. It looks like Mungia's the body work, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. If he keeps putting water in the well like he's been doing the first couple rounds. Ooh, another mean body shot. Left hook, right hand from Mungia. Rosado just keeps popping the jab. He's doing decent right hand and a hook from Mungia. Right hand from Rosado. Ooh, Mungia's coming with 4, 5, 6 shots in a row. Rosado's trying to wrap him up. He's still popping those hooks on the inside. Mungia's being way more active in the second round than in the first round, and far more active than Rosado. Rosado just landed a decent body shot. Now they're wrapping up. Referee separating them. Second round's about to be over. Decent left hand from Mungia. Posturing. Nothing too much going on. Nice right hand from Mungia at the bell. And a jab that came up a little short at the bell. Second round, Mungia took easily. First round, a little closer. Like I said, I didn't fully score that round. So don't quote me. I might have edged it to Mungia for the body shots. But second round, Mungia put the work on him. Jaime was putting the work on him in the second round. They're getting the cold press on Rosado right now. He's getting beat up a little bit already. Mungia is a pure, naturally gifted power puncher. You know, when Jaime Mungia lands, every shot is power, you know? And he's showing his hand speed tonight. You know, I knew he'd have a hand speed advantage still over Rosado, but I don't know. He as of now, he's looking like he has an even bigger hand speed advantage than I thought. And not only that, he's throwing punches and bunches, you know? And he knows some of them aren't going to land. But we all know, number one, it looks good to the judges, you know, when you're letting 4, 5, 6 go in a row. And it sets up a shot that could put you to sleep. Third round just started. Rosado's popping the jab. Mungia's popping the jab. Mungia's jab landed harder. Left hook from Mungia. Rosado's pouring with the jab, whereas Mungia's extending the jab. He's extending that left jab whenever he throws it. Another body shot from Mungia. He's investing in the body. He's headhunting, though. He better be careful. You know, like I said, he's a power puncher, so every once in a while he's winging. Rosado could catch him on the way in. Rosado's a sharp puncher. Not necessarily a power puncher for all of his career, but a very sharp puncher. Oh, Mungia just landed another mean body shot. Rosado's trying to pop the jab, keep him away from him, but Mungia's just pressing forward. Rosado tied him up, and then Rosado just pushed him off a little dirty. The crowd liked it and didn't like it at the same time. Mungia just faked to the body, came up top. Didn't really land, but it was pretty. He faked the right and then came up with the left hook. Rosado just landed 2 decent right hands. Nothing too crazy, but at least he landed a couple. Rosado with a jab. Mungia with a jab. Mungia with a jab to the body. Rosado's holding his ground a little better in the third round than he did in the second round. Mungia just landed a couple like hooking right hands that were more like along the back of the head, but not on purpose. Oh, Yeah. 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 Rosado just missed on a nice right hand. Just missed. The same right hand that knocked out the young up-and-comer opponent that he wasn't supposed to beat in the last fight. That's the one thing. Jaime Mungia, because he's so aggressive, because he's such a power puncher, there is potential for him to get clipped by a sharp counter. So can't forget that. And we can't omit that. You know what I mean? Rosado, couple good jabs. Mungia just came with a nice right hand and then whiffed on the left hand. Nice right hand counter from Rosado. Nice left jab from Mungia. You can tell the crowd's a Mexican crowd, heavy Mexican crowd. Ooh, left hand. Nice left hand from Mungia. Nice uppercut from Mungia. Snapped Rosado's head a little bit on that one. A better third round for Rosado. Ooh, nice body shot by Rosado to end the round. Right at the end of the round. Closer third round. Third round was a little closer than the second round. Mungia dominated the second round. First and third, a little closer. I still might edge him from Mungia just because when he lands, he's landing with a lot more authority. And Rosado is landing few and far between and not, a little less often, and there's not as much pop on him. So right now we're in between the third and the fourth round. You got to have it 3-1. I'm sorry, third round. So you got to have it 2-1, possibly 3-0 Mungia. But Rosado just had a decent second round, though, to be honest. So, decent third round. Pardon me, y'all. Trying to pay attention and still talk to y'all at the same time. But if people in here right now, I have the fight link in the description as well as the comment section. If you want to hop over there, do both at the same time. I want to provide the link for y'all to see anyway. That's more important than listening to me talk, even though I want you to listen to me talk because I need the likes and the subscribers so I can remonetize my channel because my old channel was shut down. So please subscribe. Much love. All right. Fourth round just started. Nice body shot from Mungia again after a couple good jabs from Rosado. Rosado's extending the jab a little better the last round or two. Nice body shot from Rosado. Nice jab from Rosado. Jab in response from Mungia. Got a good fight going so far. It's going to heat up more than this. Definitely going to heat up more than this. But it's starting to heat up little by little. Ooh. Nice left hand to the body, then a left hook from Mungia. Jab came up a little short from Mungia. Ooh, Rosado just almost hit him with a mean uppercut, then came with a nice right hand behind it. You can see they're both getting a little looser now. They're both dripping in sweat. They're getting warmed up. This thing's about to heat up over the next couple rounds, you can tell. And then we're going to really see what Rosado got, what changes he make, and who is Mungia. Yeah, I would say 3-0 too. They just said, Sergio Mora just said he got it 3-0. I'd lean that direction too. Ooh. Gabe Rosado. It looks like Mungia's a little tired or something, man. Rosado just came with like 5-6 shots in a row. Ooh, nice right hand from Mungia, though. Ooh, nice body work from Mungia. Nice left hook from Mungia. He got hyped up from that little flurry from Rosado. Came back with it. Mungia, left hand. Rosado, sneaky right hand up top. Ooh, it's heating up. Ooh, left hook from Mungia, right hand from Rosado. Nice body shot again from Mungia. Nice left hook from Mungia. Nice jab from Rosado. Ooh, Mungia just hit him with 2-3 in a row. Clubbing right hand at the end. Starting to heat up. I knew this fight couldn't stay cold for too long. 30 seconds left in round 4. Rosado had a good round. It's a tough round to score. Definitely Rosado's best round, though, without question. Both men just landed. Mean hook to the body from Mungia. Ooh, big right hand from Mungia. Another big right hand. Ooh, Rosado just hit him with a mean counter. Mean left hook from Mungia. Right hand. Left hand from Mungia. Another left hook from Mungia as Rosado pushed him. Another right hook from Mungia. Rosado's hanging on a little bit. That might lose him the round right there. Rosado just had by far his best round, but then Mungia stung him towards the end and had Rosado hanging on a little bit at the end. So he might have actually just lost himself the round that he looked the best in towards the end because Mungia came on. Anybody in here right now? The link for the fight is in the comment section as well as in the description. If you're popping in, please throw a subscribe on. I'd really appreciate it. All right. We deal with a lot of censorship. I do comedy, social commentary, fight sports commentary. You might like some of it. You might like all of it. Please support. I really appreciate y'all. Trying to get remonetized as well. I lost the whole YouTube a minute ago. So here we are. We're in between round 4 and 5. First couple rounds a little slower than you would expect, but they were, they're heating up a little bit. Mungia had a great second round. Rounds 1 and 3 were a little close, but Mungia probably won all 3. Fourth round, much better round for Rosado, but then Mungia came on. Got a nice fight going on so far. Fifth round just started. Mungia's coming out. Right hand to the body, left hand to the body, right hand up top. He just hit him with a nice right hand. Please subscribe if you're in here. Love y'all. Mungia looks like he didn't like the fact that Rosado had a decent round because he came on at the end of the 4th, and now he's pressing forward more as we start the 5th. Nice right hand from Mungia. Nice left hand from Mungia. Nice body shot. Right hand to the body from Mungia. Rosado's tying him up a little bit. Little posturing right now. Rosado, ooh, nice left jab to the body from Mungia. Mungia's been putting in good body work from round 1. And that's playing a major role in this fight, I believe. Rosado looks like he's getting a little winded again after he had a very good beginning to the 3rd round. Let's see, though, because they're both fighting in bursts. So, you can see Rosado's a little more willing to tie up right now, though. He was at least popping his jab even when he wasn't landing it earlier. Okay, good left jab from Rosado. Jab to the body from Mungia. Okay, Rosado's popping a jab a little more again. That's what he needs to do. He got to keep Mungia off him a little bit. Right hand to the body from Rosado. Nice right hand from up top from Rosado. Nice body shot from Mungia again. Good jab from Rosado. Mungia's coming forward, trying to get back in the kitchen. Rosado, okay, nice right hand. Missed, though, for the most part from Mungia. Top of the head. Okay, Rosado just came on with a little flurry, landed a 2-punch combination. He's starting to look a little more comfortable again. Rosado's having moments where he looks real comfortable. But then Mungia hits him again, and you can see that Mungia's got that fight-altering power every time he lands. Even if he doesn't land it to finish you, you're feeling every one, Shoe shine from Mungia, couple to the body, finished with a left hook up top. Looks good to the judges. Like I said, when you see those 3-4 in a row. The jab from Rosado, couple just pouring, though, just pop, pop. Not really landing him too much. Rosado wraps him up again. 5th round. Unless Gabe Rosado does something, good chance he's down 5-0. Maybe 4-1 if you want to give him one round. Anybody in here, once again, the link is in the comment section as well as the description. Ooh, nice left hand to the body from Mungia. Beautiful left hand to the body from Mungia. Again, finished with a left hook up top. Another Mungia round for sure. Jab from Rosado. Okay, 5 rounds in. Good fight so far. Hasn't broken out into all-out war yet, but been a good fight. Moments of war breaking out in between. Both men came out trying to establish the jab. Mungia established more of a stiff jab. Rosado's pouring a little more with the jab. Mungia's established body work from the beginning of the fight. That's making a difference in the fight, I believe. Rosado's best round was the 4th round, but even in that round, Mungia came back to take the round because he landed a nice hard shot towards the end of the round. Nice right hand. and had him hanging on a little bit. Not hurt, but just, had him on his heels towards the end of the round. But Rosado's had moments, man. They just showed the replay when he did that little 3 punch and landed 2 in the last round. He's having moments. He's just not doing quite enough. If you're in here right now, please subscribe. Need all the help we could get. Appreciate y'all. All right, round 6 is beginning right now. Right hand from Mungia. Rosado got to keep that jab. He's not keeping the jab on him enough. Ooh, body shot. 4 or 5 punches from Mungia. Couple to the body, couple up top. 2, 3 landed flush. 2 more to the body from Mungia. Rosado's hanging on him a little bit when he gets in close. Nice jab from Mungia. Ooh, jab from Mungia. Left hand, right hand. Just hit him with like 3 out of 5 punches right there. 5-punch combo. Nice uppercut to the breadbasket a little bit, but didn't really land it. Decent right hand from Rosado. Another very good right hand from Rosado. He just landed 2 sharp right hands in a row. Sharp. That might be the 2 best punches Rosado's landed throughout the course of the fight so far. Ooh, but then Mungia came back. Couple up top, couple to the body. Jab from Rosado. Missed on the uppercut. Mungia almost landed it, but came up a little short. Please subscribe if you're in here right now. Please. Appreciate y'all. Mungia, okay? Jab, up top, body. 2 more up top, 3 more up top. Rosado's, he's covering up. Ooh, right hand to the body. Another, big right hand up top. Left hand up top. Right hand up top from Mungia. Pouring it on right now, Mungia. Right hand up top from Mungia again. Uppercut from Mungia. Rosado just dug a decent left hook. But man, Mungia, man, he's having spots where he's throwing 6, 7 in a row. Only landed 2 or 3 sometimes, but yeah. Oh, big right hand from Mungia after a decent right hand from Rosado. Once again, Rosado's in one of those fights he's usually in. Oh, just missed on a right hand. Mungia just responded with a beautiful right hand counter shot. Once again, the shoe shine from Mungia. 3, 4 in a row. Left hook up top from Mungia. Stiff jab from Mungia. Jab from Rosado. What round? We're in the 6th round. Manifest 6th round, brother. 6th round. Mungia's probably up 5, after this round, unless Rosado does something. He's going to be down 6-0, 5-1 probably. Please subscribe, brother. Appreciate you. Right hand to the body from Rosado. Decent right hand up top from Rosado. Swung Mungia's head a little bit. Big right hand from Mungia. Didn't really land flush, though. Decent right hand from Rosado. Rolled with it, but still looked good. Very nice right hand from Rosado. See? That's that type of thing, though. Like, Mungia definitely had a better round, but Rosado just landed a couple of head-snapping shots at the end, and even 1 or 2 that Mungia rolled with to a judge, especially a lot of these judges don't seem to know boxing like they should, right? It still looks like it's popping, even though you're rolling with it sometimes. You know what I mean? That was a nice... Yeah, Rosado had a decent round overall. Couple real nice eye-catching shots, but Mungia... It's just, man, he's just doing it consistently. Like, Mungia is doing what Rosado's doing, but he's doing it consistently. 2, 3, 4 times around. You got 5, 6 shots coming in a row where you're landing a few. And Rosado's doing the same, but far less often. So that's basically where we're at right now. I'm a big Rosado fan, big Mungia fan. This is a big gauge fight for Jaime Mungia, right? His best competition he's fought. No question at all. Don't ever look at Rosado's record and get confused. 7th round just began. He should stop. He should fight for the title in his next fight. Stop having these meaningless fights. Mungia, Alberto Jesus. I fully agree. I think, Mungia just landed a nice body shot. Nice hook up top. Nice right hand. Nice left hand. Rosado's hanging on a little bit. I fully agree. It got a little rough, and Rosado basically just tackled Jaime Mungia. Mungia definitely needs to fight a big name next. You know, he wins this fight. He gets through this fight. It's time for a truly big name, I think. I think there's no doubt. Would love to see Gabriel Rosado versus Canelo. You trying to get Gabe Rosado killed, bro. You know what I mean? But it would be a war as long as it lasted. There's no doubt about that. Halfway through the fight, 2 minutes left in the 7th round. Mungia's landing the harder shots. He's also landing the volume. And Rosado's having moments, but not enough moments. Every time Jaime Mungia lands, you see the thud. He just came to the body 2-3 times, up top 2-3 times. It's wearing on Rosado's face a little more. It's wearing on his body language a little more. But Rosado's a tough son of a bitch. And he just came with a mean uppercut, missed it, but he's still moving forward. He's still trying. You know, you can't take that away from Gabe Rosado, man. Pure warrior. You know, it's a Puerto Rican-Mexican war right now. Semi-tactical in moments, a war at moments. Ooh, Mungia just landed a couple mean right hands. Rosado said, let's go. Let's go. Mungia's landing, though, man. You know, you could be as tough as you want. You could be a warrior and all that good shit, but Mungia's dominating the fight for the most part. You know, and that's what I expected if Mungia was who I thought he was, this is kind of what I expected, right? Mungia, I think there's potential for him being special. You know, if he could just tighten up some things, add some more wrinkles to his game, there's a lot of potential for him. And he's only 25 years old. Keep that in mind about Mungia. 25 years old only. I don't. LOL. I don't. Oh, yeah. I would like to see Canelo. Yeah, me neither, bro. Because I don't want Rosado to die. Because right now, he's in a tough fight with Mungia. And I don't think Mungia is ready for Canelo by any means either. You know? Not yet. Maybe at some point, as Canelo moves forward, continues to fight him, Mungia continues to get better. But Mungia can be hit. That's the thing. And he can be pressured. But Rosado's not doing it. Oh, Rosado just landed a nice inside uppercut right against the ropes. That was pretty. Good way to end the round. Not enough to steal the round or anything like that, but yeah, my man, Jade's son, however you say that. Yeah, I agree. I do not want to see Canelo versus Rosado, except for fun. It'd be fun, but that's about it. Yeah, Gabe don't want those power shots, man. Mungia, I'm telling you, like, you know, as anybody who watches and knows Mungia throughout his career so far, I got you, bro. That spell check or typing fast is a bitch. You know what I mean? I hope Gabriel wins and challenge Canelo for the titles. Last Jedi, I think you might be trolling at this point. I like you. Now I like you even more because I think this is trolling right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, Gabe knows whenever he opens up, there's potential for those thudding shots to come back. You know, Mungia has that pure, natural power. You know what I mean? My man's trolling. The Last Jedi's trolling. All right. Round number 8 just began. Mungia came right out. Jab, right hand, left hand body shot. Another very pretty left hand body shot. He's digging that left hand to the liver. Another one. Then came up top with a little uppercut. Rosado's like, okay, you could bring some more of that to me. Nice right hand from Mungia. Jab to the body. Jab up top. Rosado snuck in a jab in between that. Another jab to the body. Last Jedi. Much love, brother. Much love. Anybody in here, please subscribe. Comedy, fight sports commentary, social commentary, fuckery, and thought. That's what I give you here. All right? Trying to get remonetized. They shut down an old channel of mine. Please subscribe. Rosado just landed a nice left hand up top, partially blocked by Mungia. Ooh, nice left hook from Mungia. Body to the left, right body, then came up top with a hook. Another hook to the body, another hook up top. Missed on the right hand at the end of the combination. All right. Now Rosado just muscled him to the ropes a little bit. Every once in a while, Rosado does something, but it's just not enough. Right now, it's just not enough so far, man. Oh, uppercut from Mungia. Dick Cheese said I'm Mexican, but I hate Gabe, but he needs to pressure and say fuck. He literally has nothing to lose this late in his career. Nah, I don't disagree. Gabe Rosado just gotta give it his all, see if he can land something big. Because it's obvious he's not going to outbox Mungia at this point, right? You know, I knew there'd be a deficit as far as straight boxing skill, but Rosado is very skilled as well. But there's an even bigger deficit, especially when it comes to hand speed. And the body work from Mungia from round one on has been the biggest difference. That, left hand up top just stopped Rosado in his tracks a little bit. It's the hand speed, the combination punching, and the body work that's been the difference so far in this fight. Mungia's invested in the body from the second the bell rang, you know, just established a stiff jab, and he's been throwing combinations 4, 5, 6 in a row. You know, which do you prefer, MMA or boxing? I mean, hold on. Ooh, left hand. Rosado just landed a nice counter shot and then a really nice jab as Mungia was running back in. Just a stiff jab as he was running back in. And I think he hurt Mungia just a little bit with that right hand. He said, which do I prefer? MMA or boxing? I love both. You know, I came up loving boxing. You know, obviously that sport was around first. I grew up watching it, you know, from Tyson, you know, and everything else, Holyfield, and, you know, that whole era. You know, I'm a boxing purist, but in the past like 10, 12 years, I've developed just as much of a love for MMA at this point. So, you know, I think a great boxing main event, I don't know, though. When you look at Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje from last week, you put that fight up against the best boxing fight of all time. I mean, they're right in the same pocket. I think MMA, the levels of skill have gotten to such a point that it's, you know, it's like a violent ballet at this point, and it's beautiful. But I'm a boxing purist too, so it depends. You know what I mean? PR. Okay, that's for Puerto Rico, my man. I'm with you. I'm from New York. You know, a lot of Puerto Rican brothers, a lot of Mexican brothers. You know, Gabe made a big improvement, but this isn't what he's been showing us. He needs, he definitely made a big improvement, but I think Mungia is just that much better still, even with his improvements. You know what I mean? That spell check keep getting you, bro. You getting that language arts fucking class, bro. But yeah. So where we at? Round 9. Round 9, mean body shot from Mungia again. Just immediately starts with the body shot. Lands a nice right hand up top. Nice jab from Mungia as Rosado landed a jab once again. 4 or 5 punch combination coming from Mungia. You know, he's doing that 3, 4, 5 times around, but he's throwing 5 shots in a row. You know? Nah, it's me. Yeah, you just fucking up, bro. I hope you ain't eating that dick cheese, bro. Come on, bro. Mungia is just landing, man. Just landing more often and landing with more authority every time. Right hand from Mungia. They wrapping up a little bit. Minute 55 left in the 9th round, right? Yeah, 9th round. 12 years in. Yeah. I mean, listen, I've been watching MMA for longer than 12 years. You know what I mean? Like, I remember my father brought me back in the day in like the mid 90s, right? Early 90s. I remember my pop coming home with the VHS of UFC from, what was it, 93, the first one? Some shit? Something like that. I remember my pop bringing me that. And I always watched it. You know what I mean? I watched it when Forrest Griffin fought Stephen Bonner, you know, which is really what put MMA in the mainstream. I always watched it somewhat as a fan. You know what I'm saying? But like the past 12 years, it's been like just like boxing. You know what I mean? Every weekend, Saturday, my family knows after 7, 8, 9 p.m. And if it's a UK fight even earlier, I'm off the grid. Daddy's off the grid. The man's off the grid. You know what I mean? Gabe Rosado is an amazing boxer. Look what he did in his last fight. Listen, Gabe Rosado is absolutely an amazing boxer. He just doesn't have the tools to beat Mungia. Look at Mungia right now. He just came with 5, 6 shots in a row, body, up top. You know, he's just not at, you know, Mungia's level. Even at this, 2 right hands from Rosado, though. I'm talking my shit. And then Rosado just landed a couple real nice shots. Another good right hand from Rosado. He's got Mungia against the ropes, but he's letting Mungia smother him a little bit. You know, Jaime Mungia keeps up a real serious pace. So you never know if maybe he's getting a little tired, Jaime Mungia, at this point. Them Coronas, hey, as long as it ain't the dick cheese, bro. Just don't get drunk off that dick cheese and you good. All right, you serve the cheese. All right, bro. With some crackers, I hope, man. Hope you ain't a savage. Ooh. Woo! Yo, that ninth round just ended crazy. That ninth round just ended crazy. Mungia and Rosado would just fucking stand there, bam, bam, and then Jack Reese tried breaking it up, and they both tried going. Jack Reese, though, experienced ref. He's been a ref in a lot of fights where I've enjoyed him, but he over inserts himself sometimes, And I don't know if I've seen enough right there where he needed to insert himself to that degree, if I'm being honest. My man Miguel Angel said, Mungia, ganada sin problemas. Okay, I don't understand Spanish too much, except like chocha and ojete and all that. But I assume you're saying Mungia is a problem. I think that's what you're saying. If that's the case, I agree. My man, yeah. Crackers with some dick cheese, bro. Don't be a savage, man. Don't be a savage. Let's go, Gabriel, and make history. All right, you just might be a real big Gabriel Rosado fan. I ain't mad at you, Last Jedi. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. The link just dropped out. Let's see if we can get it back. I think we can get it back. All right, give me a second here. I gotta X out. I gotta X out some windows here, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta X out some windows. For those that know how to get links, that's the name of the game. You know what I mean? You just gotta get nice at getting rid of those ads. When your link pops, you gotta get right on top of it, right? And you're gonna get a bunch of pop-ups. That's how it works, right? You gotta get rid of, usually when you're streaming something, right? And you're trying to get rid of the pop-ups, usually every pop-up that comes up, right? Whether it's an X or whether it's an ad that you gotta like play it and then it goes, it'll bring you to another screen. Usually everything is about 2. It's about 2-3 times that you gotta run through everything as far as the pop-ups, right? Like every pop-up will make you bang, kick you to another page, do it again. It's usually 2 or 3 each. Okay, we're in the 10th round. Rosado just landed a mean right hand. He's definitely trying to fight. Nice body shot from Mungia, and then he came up top. Body shot from Rosado, but Rosado's hanging on a lot. You can tell both these men are getting a little tired at this point, and they should after this fight. You know what I mean? These guys been going at it the whole time. Mungia's been a lot more active, but as we all know with Gabe Rosado, you're never going to get no bullshit effort from Gabe Rosado. I've never once watched a Gabe Rosado fight and been like, oh, that was trash. He might have lost. Always loses against the big names, but the man is a warrior and a beast. But it looks like he's outmatched on a skill level. Like, look at this. Look at this from Mungia. Mungia, no lie, and he didn't land many of them, but he just threw like 13 punches in a row. Multiple to the body, multiple up top. He's been hitting on every level since the beginning of the fight. Body with the jab, body up top with the jab, medium level with the jab, body hooks, head hooks, uppercuts, every variation in volume. The pace has been crazy. Oh, big right hand, big left hand from Mungia. He's got Rosado hurt. Rosado's a little more hurt now. You can tell. It might be a mix of fatigue as well, but he's starting to wear on Rosado even more with these shots now. But then Rosado lands a nice right hand in response. Every time you think he's done, he comes back with something. Typical Gabe Rosado shit. You know what I mean? Ooh, Mungia is the problem. This dude's coming with 4, 5, 6 shots in a row. He's like, I'm only going to land 2, 3 of them, but I'm throwing 6. Fuck it. Ooh, mean right hand from Rosado. Another right hand from Rosado. Perfectly timed counter shots from Gabe Rosado at the end of that round. Man, huge round from Mungia, but at the end of the round, Gabe Rosado landed some serious shots, but not enough. Once again, same thing. It's like it's the same story throughout this entire fight. Gabe is doing some good work, but he's doing the good work far too infrequently. You know what I mean? Whereas Mungia, he's coming with that good work most of the time. And then here and there, Rosado's coming, landing 2-3 shots in a row, landing a nice counter shot, but when you got Mungia just destroying the body the entire night and working the jab and throwing crazy combinations, shoe shining them, hurting them with every shot, or at least making them go, ooh, with every shot. Absolutely. You better celebrate Mexican pride, especially when it comes to this shit. Y'all got them warriors, brother. And Mungia is no joke. Left hand from Mungia, right hand from Mungia. Starts off how most rounds have started off so far. Rosado's responding here and there, but just not enough. It's going to be another one of those typical Gabe Rosado fights. Ooh, Mungia just hurt him a couple times. But it's like, it's typical Gabe Rosado shit. Really, really good fighter. Just can't get over the hump of this level of fighter or above. Mungia is shoe shining him with crisp combinations. Rosado just landed a decent right-hand counter, but Mungia is just shoe shining him up, down, body, head, body, head, body, like just great performance from Jaime Mungia overall, man. Rosado's look good here and there, but just can't do enough. Mungia just chopping to the body again. Left hook up top, right hook up top. Right hand from come on, Reyes Mungia. Who's that? You Jaime's brother? Do me a favor. Teach you and Jaime just a little English, because I don't know what you're saying. I know Primo is cousin, right? I know Primo is cousin. Is that your cousin? Because if it is, that's some real shit. And you got a possible legend in the making, 25 years old. Got a lot of work to do to get there, but Jaime Mungia deserves a lot of respect, and he's looking great against his best competition to date. That's for damn sure. Jaime Mungia came with volume, power, body shots all night. All night. Hell of a performance. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's your cousin, bro? Ooh, nice right hand. Another nice right hand. This kid, man. This Mungia kid is going in. Left hand from Mungia. Oh, man. Another combination from Mungia. Left hand from Mungia at the end of the combination that hurt. Rosado's trying to fight back, but Mungia is just too much. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's your cousin, bro. That's crazy. If that's true, salute. Respect to you and your family, man. Uppercut from Rosado. Not really landing. Rosado's holding on. 10 seconds left in the 11th. Jack Reese just reset him. Another body shot after a right hand from Mungia. Left hook from Mungia. Man, kid looks great. Reyes, do me a favor, bro. Can you please contact me on the side? Because I would love to, like, even if you translated it, maybe get an interview with him at some point. I love boxing. If that's true and that's your cousin, that'd be awesome if you could do that. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I need your help with this. All right? What round are we in? We are about to go into the 12th round. Mungia, even though it's been competitive at times, I say Jaime is up 11-0, 10-2. You can't really give Rosado more than 2 rounds. And if you give Rosado 2 rounds, you might be from Philly or you might be Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? You might just be a little bit biased, possibly. And I respect it. I know how it goes. It happens. Alexander Delgado. Yeah, bro. Obviously, I think the chances of it being his cousin are probably like 1 in 1,000. But let's just say it is. I'm gonna throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? It can't hurt, right, bro? But I feel you. I feel you, Delgado. I'm with you, brother. Trust me. All right, Rosado's coming out, looking for a shot. Ooh, right hand from Mungia. Left hook just hurt Rosado. He just hurt Rosado with that left hook. Yeah. My man Delgado said, how you don't know what round your cousin's fighting in, bro? Fuck out of here. Beso mio hate. Fake cousin. But if you're the real cousin, hook it up. You know what I mean? Alex Hayton. Yeah. Alex. Wait, Alex does Alex mean dick in like Swedish or something? And Delgado means skinny? Alexander, are you skinny dick Delgado? You know what I mean? Nah, just talking shit, bro. We here just having fun, man. Yeah, not much to say. Same thing going on. Rosado landed some decent shots. You could tell Mungia knows he's up significantly, so he's not being quite as open with his hands in this round. You know, he knows he knows he's got almost every round in the bank, and he's probably a little tired. Rosado just landed a nice shot. I ain't gonna lie. Rosado just landed a nice shot, but they're wrapping up, a lot of hugging going on right now. It's getting towards the end. Rosado needs a home run. If Gabe Rosado don't hit some Babe Ruth style, you know what I mean? Call his shot. Home run right now. It's a wrap. He just landed a decent right hand. I do not announce the round. You do not? Oh, that's why I asked. Yeah. Yeah, right now on my screen, it's round 12 with 51 seconds left. Ooh, Mungia just landed a mean right hand and a mean left hand. 44 seconds left on my stream, brother. Yeah. 37 seconds left on my screen. Rosado might win this round because Mungia, he took a little break in this round, Mungia. Whether it's due to knowing he's winning, whether it's due to Rosado just landed a nice right hand, though. He stung him a little bit with that one. I ain't gonna lie. You can tell Mungia, he's getting a little tired. Good thing boxing ain't 15 rounds anymore because he might be real tired if this went another round or two. Ooh, Rosado just landed another nice right hand. Mungia's a little tired. Oh, right hand from Mungia, left hand from Mungia. Woo. Hell of a fight. And even though there was some bad blood throughout the fight, these men just hugged at the end of the fight like gentlemen are supposed to. Mungia versus Ed. Yeah. Wait a minute. But is Berlanga, you got to remind me. I don't want to look it up just yet. But is Berlanga 160 or 168? You got to remind me. Mungia will be at 168 at some point, I believe. But is Berlanga a 160? Just remind me. I could be wrong. The Last Jedi. Oh, now we know. Now we know the Last Jedi is just trolling. The Last Jedi, he's either trolling or he's literally sitting there dressed like the shorties in the 90s that went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade. You know what I mean? He got on the bra, the thong, the hat. You know what I mean? He got the whole outfit on. And he's like, Rosado, you go. You're gonna win. But I think he's trolling. Hell no. Now, of course, he knows it ain't no damn draw, bro. Come on now. Everyone knows that shit ain't a draw. Bro, you could be the most biased fan ever, and I don't even think you'd still think about giving it a draw, bro. Rosado did not win any more than 2 rounds. 168, yeah. Yeah, so Alexander, Berlanga's at 168. Mungia could get to 168, I think, at some point. But he's not, you could tell he's not like, his body type isn't as natural at 160. Like, Berlanga's going to end up at light heavy for sure. You know what I mean? Even possibly cruiser at some point before it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Great commentary. Yo, Kevin Velasquez, yo, I appreciate you, brother, for real, man. Please subscribe. All right? Comedy. independent talent, social commentary. We got a podcast. We go live every Wednesday for a couple hours of fuckery, the original Wiggers comedy podcast. And then we clip up the episode, make some edits, some extras, and then put up clips on the page. He got his Timbs on. Oh, yeah, he got the flag on the Timbs and all that. I'm his cousins. Oh, he's his cousin too, bro. Yo, listen, everybody out there who's cousins with fighters, hit my inbox. I need some interviews, all right? Yeah. Yeah, he's 168. So we got to see what happens. Too young. Yeah, Berlanga, he's got a lot of time. So is Mungia, though, right? A lot of people don't realize that Mungia got 37 fights in, but my man is still only 25 years old, so he's still got a lot of time to progress more. And he's going to need to, because he's too easy to hit. If a guy like Triple G hits him the way, Rosado hit him, forget about it. I think he's saying Berlanga's too young right now. In his career, especially. Oh, Yami. Okay, he's saying Yami's too young. Yeah, they're both too young. All right, do we feel? Okay. Mungia got the win, of course. I have no idea, my man. You got me, bro? I need them boxer cousin, bro. Boxercousins.com. That's the new page I'm launching tomorrow. All boxer cousins, hit me up. I need those interviews, man. Stop playing with me. So obviously, the man that should have won did win. Mungia dominated the fight. I didn't hear the cards. I would assume they were wide. You can't give, if you want to just be a really nice guy, you can maybe find 3 rounds for Rosado, but it would still be, Yami should fight Charlo. Then I agree. Delgado, see, now that's a good fight, right? Either Charlo or Triple G and Yami Mungia have been talked about a couple times as potential opponents. So if Triple G wins his fight in December, you should make Mungia and Triple G in like May of next year. Or, maybe March even, of next year. That's what I would like to see. Because if Triple G can dominate Jaime Mungia, right? If he could dominate Mungia and then he could maybe get a catch weight, you could possibly see a third Canelo Triple G fight. Which I do think Canelo would be favored at this point. I thought Triple G won the first one. I thought the second one was debatable, but it is what it is. And a third one is something I want to see, even though I would favor Canelo over Triple G at this point. But Triple G has to do something like that, right? He has to beat another like young prospect or, real good veteran, or move up to 168 and beat a guy. Otherwise, Canelo's not going to give him the fight. You know what I mean? You said Charlo don't want no real smoke. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like Charlo, I think he has the skills. He hasn't looked great a couple times recently, considering his opponents. But, we don't know what he would look like against these opponents. That's boxing. We know he has the skills. So if he has the beard and he can keep his chin up against guys like this, Charlo can beat most people. To be honest, Yami should wait a year or two for Canelo to go down in his prime. Yeah, as far as Yami, yeah. I don't think Canelo, he's not ready for Canelo. He might be ready to see where Triple G is, though, right? Like, we can see where Triple G is by him fighting Mungia. Like, is Triple G still levels above? Because he should be levels above Mungia now even, right? So it's a good gauge, and it's a fight that if Triple G gets a big win over Mungia, Canelo might have to consider it. Who the fuck else is he going to beat? Hey, bro, keep up the good work. Your channel, great, bro. Last Jedi, much love and respect. I appreciate you, man. For real, for real. He needs to wait. Yeah, he's not, he's got a, Jaime Mungia would have to wait for Canelo to be more in his, like, 35 pocket, but then if Canelo keeps getting better, that dude's going to be a fucking, just a cyborg in another 5 years, because he just keeps getting better and adding new wrinkles all the time. No one want to see a third fight. See, I don't agree with that. Bro. If you ask who people would want to see Canelo fight, you're gonna get Benavidez, you're gonna get Beterbiev, right? And then Triple G is right below that for the most part. There's no who else gave Canelo hard fights, right? Boxers early in Canelo's sphere. Caleb Plant actually gave Canelo a very good fight in the last fight. You know what I mean? I think he was winning the fight in my opinion, but very close. A lot of swing rounds, so I can understand it being either way to a degree. But who gave Canelo a hard fight aside from Mayweather when he was a kid? I want to see a third fight. Canelo needs to reach 35 years old before. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Canelo is just a problem. Yeah, Benavidez versus Canelo, but Benavidez has no defense. Yeah, I mean, I he's big, he can punch. I do think he has some boxing skill. Like, he has a lot of boxing skill compared to Canelo. I don't know, because if we're talking about Canelo, right? Nobody has shown great boxing skill against Canelo, even Billy Joe Saunders in recent years. I would say Caleb Plant showed the most boxing skill against Canelo in a long time. He's the first guy to keep Canelo a little bit like befuddled for a while. You know what I mean? We need to see how Triple G looks next month if the public still. Yeah, I think Triple G has to wash dude next month, right? He needs to wash him. You know what I mean? Like, 5 rounds, 6 rounds at most. Wash him out of there. Then I think Triple G needs to beat a Charlo, or Triple G, pardon me, needs to beat a Mungia or a Benavidez. Then I think Canelo would consider it. But I think Canelo is more likely to go to 175 than he is to drop back down to 60. He's a big dude, man. Canelo's big. So I don't know how comfortable he'd be at Cotto. Oh, Cotto, bro. Cotto is one of my favorite fighters of all time. He's way retired, though. Cotto lost his last fight to Saddam Ali, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? He needed to retire. But I love Cotto. Benavidez gets passed the torch from Nello in the future. Very, 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 very possible. Very possible. But once again, we need to see Benavidez against a Charlo, an Andrade, a Triple G before I could fully co-sign that. Because him being so big and so, athletic against guys that are not at the next level, it's just not. I can't stamp him yet, even though I want to stamp him. You know what I mean? I want to put that stamp on Benavidez, but I just want to see him do a little more before I could really say that. Anybody, he said no one. Is that talking about no one wants to see the third fight? Yeah, that's because you really don't want to see a third fight. I ain't mad at you, though. Why Triple G don't want to move up? He looks bigger than Canelo. I don't know. I mean, Triple G, right? At one point, they were talking about Triple G fighting Andre Ward before Ward moved up to 175, right? When he was still at 168. Triple G has literally, I'm pretty sure about this, fought at 160 his entire career, no fluctuation at all. I think maybe in the amateurs, he might have fought a couple times at 168, but I'm not positive. But he's 160. That's who Triple G is. That's where he stays. That's his pocket. That's where he's comfortable. And, that's what he does. I hear you, though. He might have to move up to get the third fight. I agree. Ain't that big. No. I don't think Canelo should fight at 175. I just think he's more likely to go up to 175 than down to 160. He is bigger than Canelo. Yeah, he is bigger than Canelo to a degree, though. I mean, that's all debatable, right? Because Canelo has big legs. Canelo has a wide, frame. You know what I mean? He might be a little shorter, but shorter doesn't mean bigger. People make that, distinction sometimes, that mistake sometimes. I would like to see Canelo have a rematch. I think Caleb Plant, if he beats a couple guys again, right? 1 or 2 wins under his belt, looks as good as he looked before the Canelo fight. Canelo wins a couple more fights, really has no one else to fight. I think a rematch is possible. I think it's very possible. I think Caleb Plant did enough to deserve a rematch because he was boxing his ass off for the first 6 rounds, and then Canelo figured him out and got him out of there. Ben beats them all. Very possible. Dick Cheese. Very possible, my friend Mr. Dick Cheese. It's very possible. My boy Caleb Plant going to make his return and fight either Charlo or Benavidez. They got beef. Yeah, Bro, yeah, I know. Yeah, they've had gym beef and everything else over the years. Caleb Plant and them. Absolutely. Yeah, Caleb Plant. You want to talk about pure boxing skill? He might be the most talented. Yeah, but Charlo, hold on, no. Charlo and Benavidez. Charlo's still at 160, so he'd have to come up. Benavidez is 170, 168. So that one would make a little more sense sooner than later. You know what I mean? But yeah, but those are all fights I'd like to see. Benavidez very well could be the next pay-per-view cash cow. No doubt about it. And he speaks English too 100% and all that, so that helps usher that forward a little quicker. You see Canelo, all right? Canelo's starting to get nice with the English though. I was impressed recently. I'm like, "Oh shit, my man's getting nice." Triple G, the scariest man to box, makes Iron Mike look like a Happy Meal to all right, relax. But I love Triple G. I love Triple G. I love Canelo. I love them both. Caleb needs to work on power. If he works on that, he's definitely beating Canelo. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's definitely beating Canelo if he works on that, but if he could somehow develop more power or sit on his punches a little more, he has a much better chance to beat Canelo. But he was outboxing him, but he was not hitting him with anything to keep Canelo honest enough, not often enough anyway. Love the commentary. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Seriously, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated, Chris. Irish Mexican, the real fighting midgets. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's who Canelo is, right? You know what I mean? I don't think I ever seen pictures. We ever see any pictures of Canelo's father? You know what I mean? I still think Canelo's father was some Irish potato farmer that came in, went to the food truck. You know what I mean? Left with Canelo's mom for a little while. You know what I mean? I'm joking, but you never know. Caleb Plant almost won that fight. Listen, some people agreed with me. I talked to some people that are entrenched in the boxing community, and some people agreed with me. Dick Cheese, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you very much, bro. I had Caleb Plant winning that fight. He wasn't winning it by doing anything special. He was just, and I might have gave him too much credit, and I acknowledge this, for making Canelo look confused, right? Like, Canelo looked befuddled for the first 5.5, 6 rounds. And even Canelo, after the fight, acknowledged that. He said, listen, I was getting frustrated. Eddie Reynoso had to calm me down. So Caleb Plant, I mean, yeah, I had him up. I personally had him up in that fight. He wasn't doing anything spectacular, but he was putting on a boxing clinic. No, he didn't. Yeah. Like I said, I had him up 6-4 on rewatch, Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? Reassessment. 7-3 when I first watched, but I think I maybe gave him a little too much credit for making Canelo look ordinary, for the first 5-6 rounds. But I understand that even though I had Caleb Plant up 6-4, out of the 6 rounds he won, 3 of them were swing rounds. So that means it could go, the other direction, so I also acknowledge that as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, Caleb's boxing skills was on point. His defense is crazy, but just not. Yeah, exactly. You have to keep Canelo honest. The only reason Triple G was able to give him great fights and win the first one, in my opinion, clearly, you know what I mean? Clearly not a beat him, but clearly won more rounds, is because he was able to keep enough tempo, enough pressure, and enough power to keep Canelo honest. You don't keep Canelo honest with power, he's going to walk through you at some point. Might not be early, but it'll be late. Alex with a girl name you all cap. All right, relax. No. I agree with you. Canelo was nervous. Yeah, and it's not that he was nervous in the fact that he's like, damn, I can't hit this dude. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell the whole time. He was trying to box him in, use the movement, get him in the box where he could land something. He's looking for that left hook all night, and that's what got him eventually. Then the uppercut is what sealed the deal. But he was looking for that left hook all night, and he just couldn't. He couldn't get him where he wanted him, and it was obvious, on the Canelo versus Mayweather epilogue. Nah, he was a plant, bro. False flag, bro. That was a false flag. They gave some random Mexican dude. Say, listen, say you're Canelo's dad. We don't want the story to get out. You know, it won't work as good with the Mexican fans if they think his dad's name is Connor. You know what I mean? False flag, bro. How dare you? The Irish helped Mexico in the American War. I got orange hair in my black hair. I got ginger cousins, and that's why, because the Irish had our back. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. See, a lot of people don't know that. That's good. That's good knowledge right there, bro. You better tell them, bro. Tell them, Dick Cheese. Who said that you can't learn something from a man named Dick Cheese? Right? If you could learn something from a man named Dick Cheese, you don't question anything. You know what I mean? Don't question anything. But listen, anybody who's in here, please subscribe. I need all the help I could get on these channels. I've had censorship across every platform. I had a YouTube shutdown that used to generate money. I'm trying to get remonetized. If you like comedy, rock with me over here. If you like fight sports, rock with me over here. If you like to hear social commentary, rock with me over here. You know, I also make hip hop music. You know, I'm not doing that at the forefront anymore, but I'm always recording. I'm always writing. But at the end of the day, I understand there's more of a life expectancy on the other content. So you know what I mean? Be rapping forever, but you can't lead with the hip hop at some point, Starting to get some grays in the beard and shit, I still spit my bars, but you got to understand these other angles you're able to do at more at an older age. From an independent angle, I'll never stop making hip hop, but definitely subscribe, man. Check out the podcast every Wednesday at 9:00. The original Wiggers comedy podcast. That shit is straight fuckery. You might get some real talk in there, but it's mostly fuckery, satire, improv. We watch viral videos. We watch random crazy videos. You get all sorts of content on everything comedy content you can imagine on the original Wiggers comedy podcast. We go live on Wednesday. We chop it up and we release clips on the YouTube all the time. All right. We just roasted this guy called Redbar Radio who made racist songs talking about killing gay people, all sorts of crazy shit. He mentioned my boy Dust in the video. So we flame broiled him for a few hours. His mom, his wife, you know how it goes. You know what I mean? So you could check out the whole thing or you could watch the clips that I'm starting to put up about it. Yeah, absolutely. I watch UFC. At this point, I'm as much of a UFC fan as I am a boxing fan, right? I started as a boxing fan. That's always the first love. But I'm as much of a UFC fan at this point, in my life. I've developed a deep love for the UFC in the same way I have a love for boxing at this point. I learned enough about it now, where even when, it's like being a boxing fan, right? If you're a real boxing fan, when things aren't as action-packed, you can see the nuances, right? Oh, look what he's doing with his footwork. Look what he's doing with his feints. Look how he's moving his shoulder. Oh, he's not putting all his leverage into his shots, or he's doing his, so you can keep yourself busy and entertained even when the fight isn't as entertaining. And now with the UFC, I've learned enough about the UFC and MMA at this point that I'm able to enjoy every fight, even the fights that like the mainstream fans might not enjoy quite as much. You know what I mean? Trump won, Vitaly Pico. Bro, you know who lost? You know who lost twice, 8 years in a row now? By the time this Biden guy's out of here, the American people. That's who lost. Don't matter, Trump won, Biden won. These last two presidencies have been a joke, have been horrible, but they're great for comedy. So Trump won, Biden won, it don't matter. The American people lost. That's the bottom fucking line. All right, let's see. Damn, I got a crazy lungy. I got to spit right now. That was an amazing fight, bro. That Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler fight. I mean, you could put that fight up against any fight from boxing, UFC, and it's right there. You get to a certain level of fight, right? Whether it's Ward Gotti, whether it's Hagler Hearns the first few rounds, whether it's whatever it might be. You know what I mean? We can sit here and name 20, 30 fights from the UFC, from this, from that. But you get to a certain point and then you're at that point. That's the pinnacle of how good a fight could be. And that Chandler Gaethje fight was 100% for sure. That's the pinnacle of fighting. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get better than that fight. You could have other fights that are just as good. You know what I mean? But to say better, kind of hard, right, bro? I mean, can you really get much better than what we saw last week? That entire card was ridiculous. Fight of the year for sure. No question about it. There's not even debate. Gaethje Chandler, fight of the year, even in boxing. You know what I mean? You know that's the fight of the year. Period. Not the UFC, the MMA bout of the year. That's the fight of the year. You know, boxing would have to do something real crazy in the next couple months to, maybe Crawford Porter has potential, but we know it won't be as action packed unless Sean Porter is able to really, really impose his will. You know, if Sean Porter is really able to impose his will and make it rough and, just get inside and this, that, then there's a chance that could, be in the fight of the year realm. But that's fight of the year more along the lines of the stake of the fight, the skill level of the fight, right? But you're not going to get a war. You're not going to get a fight of the year, action-packed war from Crawford and Porter. I don't think. I think it's going to be one of the best fights of the year for sure, though. You know, I'm really looking forward to that one. This is Terrence Crawford's hardest competition by far, and then we're going to find out if this is Sean Porter's hardest competition or not. Right? Because we already know Sean Porter, he's fought every top guy and he's lost to most of them, granted. You know what I mean? But yo, Last Jedi, much respect, bro. I hope to see you on the channel more often. I appreciate anybody who's still left in here. I'm probably gonna, if y'all want to keep popping questions in the comment section, you want to talk about different stuff. If you keep questions going, I'll stay on for a little while. But if I don't see questions in the comment section, I'll probably end up hopping off in a minute. You know, this way I don't end up just babbling on. If you guys have any particular fights you want to talk about, whether they happened already, whether you want to see them or whether they're scheduled, I'll definitely stay in here and chop it up with you guys for a little while. As far as the Rosado Mungia fight, Mungia dominated. He dominated the fight. You know, body work from the beginning of the fight, jab, combination punching, volume punching. Rosado had moments, but Jaime Mungia just showed he was levels above Gabe Rosado. Anybody in here, drop some comments. Let's talk fights, or I'm going to take off. I got videos I can edit. I got a lot of things I got to keep going. I just figured I'd go live for this fight because I thought it was going to be a great fight, and it did end up being a great fight. And, I don't see no more comments, so I'm probably going to hop off. You guys got about 15 more seconds to leave a comment or a question. And if I don't see another comment or a question about the fight game or anything else you guys want to talk shit about, I'm going to take off. Please subscribe. All right. We deal with a lot of censorship. I know I got to repeat myself, but I just want to let you know how much I appreciate the support because of the censorship I deal with. All right. I've lost a YouTube channel. I've lost Instagram channels, and it's all for just talking shit, having fun. What's the next event for my channel? Well, every Wednesday we do the Original Wiggers Comedy Podcast. That's like the main scheduled content. That's every Wednesday, no matter what. I usually try to go live and do like a fight companion or something like I did for Rosado, the Rosado Mungia fight for the big events on Saturdays. You know, when I have time, it just all depends, man. I'm trying to do as much as I can, but I also got kids, so got to provide as well. This stuff generates some money, but it's we got to get it back to where it's generating a lot of money. So on Wednesday, we do the comedy podcast. If you want to hop on Wednesday at 9 p.m., we do the Original Wiggers Comedy Podcast. All right. Hop in the comment section there. We watch videos, tell stories. It's a lot of satire. It's raw comedy, so if you're sensitive, I wouldn't advise you pop up for that. But we just, we just trying to bring laughter and smiles to people's faces. You know what I mean? It's all we're trying to do. All I'm trying to do on this channel in general is make you laugh, make you think, talk real shit. It's like I say, when you're rocking with me, it's where real talk. What was it? I forgot my tagline. What is it? Oh, where real talk and shit talk make babies. You know what I mean? That's my lane. It's where real talk and shit talk make babies. Almost forgot my own bullshit fucking tagline, man. Come on, man. Fire me out here, bro. So, yo, I got 16 people in the session right now still. Drop a comment. Let's talk about something. Or I'm going to break out. I appreciate anybody who watched the stream. Please subscribe. I really appreciate all support. Okay? Deal with a lot of bullshit. So your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, they all help me get closer and closer to getting the channel remonetized. And I truly appreciate that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna break out, man. Thanks, bro. God bless to you and your family. God bless to you and yours as well, my brother. If y'all want to leave another comment, we're gonna give it 30 more seconds, because I once I get off here, I'm gonna be by myself. So, I wouldn't mind staying and talking some shit for a little while still. But I don't see anybody commenting. So I'm gonna pretty much break out. Please subscribe to the channel. Comedy, fight sports, social commentary, independent talent, podcast, satire, all that good stuff. I appreciate all support. If somebody doesn't leave a comment by the time I'm done going like this, I'm going like this 5 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and subscribe. If you're on Twitter, follow me there. Go to citydon'tsleep.com. Connect with me on all platforms. I will follow back. Much love to everybody. All positive vibes sent your direction.